right.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to NIGHTCOOP.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to NIGHTCOOP.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to NIGHTCOOP. I hope you're all having a wonderful week. My name is Kelly.
My name's Allie. I cut my finger earlier.
She cut her finger
I was
earlier.
opening the wine bottle and the little bit of foil.
I got these
Everything
two SD
okay?
cards. No, I got these two SD cards. I'm just putting them there. Just in
Should
case
we
something
put
goes
this
wrong.
underneath the table?
I don't know. Something's always going wrong. So we'll
Keep it on the table?
keep it on the table. Everything is fine.
Okay.
Everything is fine.
All right. The theme of this week.
Okay. We can't start it off with a yawn, Allie. The theme of this week is cartoons. We're doing cartoons.
We're doing cartoons. I'm excited about it.
I'm
to be
excited
honest
about
with
it.
you.
But I'm worried I'm having a little bit of overlap with a previous episode on something.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's because it's cartoons and I did like TV character similar. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think there might be an overlap question that I have in here.
Okay.
But
Well, only I think our really, active listeners are going to recognize.
I'm going to change it right now, actually.
Also, do you want the microphone to be
To be what?
pointing to you, maybe?
Yeah, it's pointed at me now. I'm going to change this to... Okay.
I'm wondering.
What?
I'm wondering is...
What?
Was that something you wanted it to be like a little bit behind the scenes? Like once we get onto the episode, you'll say to me, Allie, something might be afoot.
Are you saying that I brought it up too soon?
Too soon?
What are you saying? What are you
What
saying?
I'm saying is now we're recording.
Yeah, I know we're recording. I'm just saying I'm worried that something that I did... What's wrong with telling everybody that? If you're a previous listener, you might be like, oh, no, you did do that one on episode 4 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we've done...
Did
we've
you know
done
we're on episode like 65 or something?
69. Oh.
Party time.
Yeah, we're on episode 69, so it makes sense that there would be a little overlap every now and again. But, you know when you're overlapped when you're 69. 69ing is the dumbest thing anyone could do. If you're 69ing past the age of 22, I'm going to go with
22, and you shouldn't be doing it before the age of 18. So if you're between the ages of 18 and 22,
give it a shot, but other than that, you're ridiculous.
You're ridiculous. If anybody asked me to 69 at this age, I'd be
Grow up.
like, I need to check your ID.
Yeah. I do not like this. It's not fun for anybody.
No, it's horrible.
It's horrible. I don't know. No. Mom and Dad are going to listen to this episode and be like, oh, I talked about that.
But it's not like we're saying we like it.
Yeah, that's true. That would be worse.
That would be bad.
Oh, I love the 69. That's how I do everything. That would be nuts.
That would be nuts.
Okay. All right, let's do this or that, the cartoon, shall we?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay. So I have Cat Dog or Reggie from Rocket Power. See, there's a reason I chose Reggie, because she's not my favorite.
I go cat dog.
Cat Dog?
What did you say?
Cat Dog? But you said
Wait.
Cat Dog. Why'd you say it like that?
Cat dog.
What
do you say?
Cat Dog? Cat. Wait, no.
Hold on.
What I said Cat Dog, and you were like Cat Dog.
Cat dog. Cat dog.
Nah, it's
Cat
more
dog,
of
cat
one
dog,
word.
Cat dog, cat dog.
It's just more.
They
of,
do different inflections.
I know,
throughout
but
the
it's
whole
just. I
thing.
feel like it's more of one word than it is two words.
Cat dog.
The more you say it, the worse it gets.
I have no clue how to say that it's one
I,
word.
of course,
Do
go
you know
with
why?
cat.
Because
it's not
two
a word.
words put together, Kelly.
I know. I picked Cat Dog because Reggie's hair annoyed me. Why was it purple?
I don't know.
Who is this girl?
I don't know. I wasn't huge on Reggie either. And also I go with Cat Dog because Cat Dog is two different characters put into one. I get two characters for the price of uno.
Yeah. Also, cat and dog are very different characters.
Very different characters.
Stuck
but
in the
also
same body.
Kind of one of the worst shows.
Awful show.
Cat Dog?
And
Really?
The worst
Who
part about
gave
Cat
the
Dog.
green light?
The worst part about Cat Dog is the mouse. That's a part of the movie. That little thing. I
always hated the beady eye characters that Cartoon Network would do.
Was it Cartoon? It was Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
Oh my God. Who are you? I hated the beady eye characters. I was
in Doug and
they look slimy.
They look slimy. Well, and I think that was the point too, but they really nailed it.
They really nailed. I couldn't stand to look at them.
No.
I couldn't stand to look at them.
No, and Reggie was not the best part of Rocket Power by far. She was down low on the list. But the worst to me, Otto.
You hated Otto?
I hated Otto.
Otto was a prick.
Otto was a prick. Sam was my favorite.
Sam was your favorite? No, Twister was the best with the video camera.
Oh, yeah. Twister was the best.
Yeah.
Sam in close second. Tito in third. The dad, maybe fourth. Ray's up there. But Ray is definitely above his fucking kids.
Oh, yeah. Reggie and Otto were just not great. They were boring characters.
They were boring characters.
Otto's whole thing was like, I'm cool and I'm good at this. Reggie's whole thing was like, I'm a girl and I'm good at this.
Yeah.
And it was like,
and
who
then
cares?
Sam and Twister were the underdogs.
Yeah.
I will never forget the episode where Sam has the hot dog cooker where it's like he can cook like 8 at a time or something. And then they all blow up. Do you remember this episode? It's that one and the Vegemite episode. They go hand in hand.
Everyone knows the Vegemite
in regards
one.
to how much space they take up in my brain.
I was convinced that pier was what California was going to be.
I always thought they were in Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah, the whole fucking time.
Wow. No, they couldn't have been.
All right, my turn.
Go ahead.
Tom and Jerry or Popeye?
Tom and Jerry is the answer for me. I respect the culture of Popeye. I understand spinach. But the broad olive.
Olive?
Yeah.
A lot of people like olive.
I
didn't.
I don't care for olive.
I don't like olives.
I don't like her hair. That's the issue.
I don't like her hair either.
I don't like Betty Boop looking type thing.
She did not look like Betty Boop.
But they both had short black hair. I just didn't like it.
She looked like Betty Boo.
Well,
Thing. She was kind of ugly.
Yeah, Olive was not a good-looking girl.
No, she was not a good-looking girl.
Well, and that was part of the thing, was that Popeye, who's this sailor man who was ripped, shredded, I would dare say.
Also, Popeye, I'm going to put this out there, not my type of guy.
Popeye was not my type of guy either.
Not my type of
But
guy.
when the cartoon came out, it was like war. You know, people know war. So the sailor man was like, ooh.
Popeye the Sailor Man. Yeah.
Woo-hoo,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just made him look so lumpy.
So lumpy, and he just the pipe that he always had.
I
never liked a smoker from a young age.
I don't ever think I even understood the concept of the show. What's the plot? Tom and Jerry, easy plot.
Tom and Jerry.
Cat chases mouse. Mouse is a tricky little guy.
Tom
Mouse
and Jerry's
is making a fool out the cat.
It's brilliant. Tom and Jerry's brilliant.
Yeah, it's great.
It's so easy. There's no dialogue. There's no nothing.
Yeah.
It's just cat chase mouse.
Here's a question for you, because I was thinking about it today. I don't think this counts as a cartoon. Do you think claymation counts as cartoon?
No.
Me neither.
No, it's a different craft.
It's a different craft. It's clay.
Yeah.
And animation.
Right, exactly. That's like saying paper mache is sculpting.
Well, you're sculpting out of paper mache. Technically, that is sculpting.
Then you could say it's a cartoon out of clay.
No, you can't.
You can't?
No, because
Are you sure?
Because cartoon is animation. A cartoon is drawn. Claymation is sculpted. Claymation is arguably more sculpting than it is cartoon.
I agree with that.
Okay.
I go backwards on what I said prior, like 25 seconds ago.
I take it back.
I take back what
We're
I
all
said
hypocrites.
about 32 seconds ago now. And we're about 35 seconds. I take it back. I agree with you. Yeah, but Tom and Jerry is the
Tom
winner
and
there.
Jerry, yes.
Okay. Peter Griffin or Lois?
I get compared to Lois a lot and Peter Griffin.
The internet will not quit.
They both live inside of me.
Yeah.
Two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
A dark and light horse.
Who do you pick? Yeah. Wrap it up. Who do you pick?
I pick Lois.
You pick Lois, huh?
Yes, I do. Peter's a fucking moron.
Peter is an idiot, but Lois is also an idiot. Lois is also stupid.
Yeah, but she's not Peter stupid.
I like Peter.
Peter's an idiot. And I never like a chin like that.
You don't like a little chin like that? A little bone chin?
A butt chin?
No, he has like a bone. You know what I'm saying? He's
I
got like
don't
that
like a bone
W
chin.
shape.
I've never seen a bone chin in real life.
Really?
A bone chin?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
To that degree?
No, not to that degree. But that's part of Peter Griffin.
I mean, he's a cartoon.
he's a cartoon. I picked Peter because Peter does just objectively make me laugh more. Lois makes me laugh, but Peter Griffin makes me
Peter
cackle.
Griffin is very funny.
Yeah.
He's very funny.
Yeah, I pick him.
I go Lois.
Okay, go ahead.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie or Johnny Bravo?
See,
Both we didn't.
I don't love either.
Yes.
But I love the iconicness of Johnny Bravo. Like, I see Johnny Bravo, I like that.
Yeah.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie, first of all.
Those motherfuckers pissed me off.
Okay, Ed is a cocky son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Ed is too dumb to function, and Eddie just sucks.
Eddie grossed me out.
Eddie, the hat made no sense.
Was it a sock?
It felt like a sock. I like the side characters in Ed, Ed, and Eddie more than Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
I like Plank.
Plank was good. Plank was funny. Timmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
I
That
mean,
was
the
funny.
show was so dumb.
It was so
It
dumb.
was so
And
dumb.
first Ed, was so ugly. Double D was ugly.
Yeah.
He looked like a 45-year-old man in a kid's body.
Why did they do him like that?
I don't know. And the fact that he was cocky and thought he was like suave was ridiculous.
Crazy.
But Johnny Bravo is a hunk.
It just is crazy that as a kid's show, I saw this the other day, as a kid's show, somebody greenlit the idea of, it's a cartoon where this guy tries to pick up women the entire show. And they were like, roll it.
Yeah, well, he was the best in the business. He was the best at it.
That hair.
Those sunglasses.
So funny.
The whole thing was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Johnny Bravo more than Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Although I respect Ed, Ed, and Eddie. But
I do. I respect Ed and Ed.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yawn.
Oh, no. I stumbled over Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Oh, and I yawned while you did. I'm sorry. Maybe I need another cup of coffee. No, I already had 2. I already had 2 today.
I thought you said I already hit 2. Like I already
Already hit 2 down the hatch. Anyway,
All right, number 3.
Squidward or the Tasmanian Devil?
Squidward.
I fully 100% agree with Squidward. I tested you with Tasmanian Devil because I wanted to see your loyalty to Looney Tunes, which is a phenomenal
love
concept.
Looney Tunes, but at the end of the day, the wit of Squidward and how much I truly resonate with that character.
Yeah.
I mean, good Lord.
And Squidward is just the language that he has is so much better than what the Tasmanian Devil could contribute. That being said, the Tasmanian Devil in whatchamacallit?
He rocks in Space Jam.
Space Jam
Yeah.
is incredible.
Yeah.
But Tasmanian Devil in Space Jam was not the Tasmanian Devil that we knew and loved through the cartoons.
Yes.
They added a little flair.
They did add a little bit of flair.
Yeah, whereas Squidward has stayed tried and true to being just the negative.
Tasmanian Devil in Space Jam had some Riz.
Yep, he did. Good for him.
Good for him.
Good for him. Riz, huh?
Yeah.
Someone's been online. Someone's been online a little bit. A little bebopping around
Maybe like
Internet
7
Explorer.
months ago is when it kind of came out as like a trend.
Did it really?
Not the Tasmanian Devil, just Riz.
I know. I'm a little late on the lingo because I only use Instagram for the most part. So the TikTokers always find the lingo first.
Yeah.
And then it rolls over to Instagram so the people 30 and up can have it.
And then eventually it gets to Facebook.
And then it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey Arnold or the Powerpuff Girls?
Powerpuff Girls. No questions asked.
Really?
Yes.
I loved Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold is good. But the Powerpuff Girls is
I mean, we really needed a show.
for women.
Yeah.
The Powerpuff Girls was amazing.
It is amazing.
Superhero little girls,
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Professor X, hilarious. The mayor, get out of here. Mojo Jojo. I mean, I don't even know a villain.
I mean, you're Buttercup and I'm Bubbles, obviously.
Obvious.
And we've spent our whole life trying to find a Blossom.
I could never find a Blossom. For a moment, I thought I was Blossom, and then I was like, no.
You're not.
No.
You're Buttercup.
Yeah.
And I'm obviously Bubbles.
Obviously. Yeah, Blossom.
Blossom.
The problem with
the problem with Blossom
is that she was the quote unquote lead.
Yeah.
And she like wasn't the lead though. Like she
No.
wasn't as entertaining as the other two.
She wasn't as iconic in my opinion.
She was just self-righteous.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're talking about like a literal 4-year-old self-righteous bitch.
She was.
She was.
She was very just like, I'm Blossom and I know what to do. I literally sound like Bubbles right now because Bubbles, I think, says that in the show.
Yeah. Well, Bubbles was great. The way that she cried all the time.
Bubbles just...
The way that Buttercup accidentally bullied someone and then got punished for it. Yeah.
The way that Buttercup, the time, made fun of the kid who ate glue and then he tried to destroy the whole entire city and it was all Buttercup's fucking fault because she was being a bully.
Literally, they were trying to tell the story of Columbine. You can't tell me otherwise. They were like, how do we tell this without
telling it?
Without telling it. I know.
They were like,
Have
well,
him
we can't
eat glue.
We can't use guns. Let's use glue.
Yeah. That was a crazy episode.
Yes,
and
it was.
It was the first time I ever saw a transgender person on TV.
Yeah, me too. But
him.
I had no clue that that's what was going on.
No, I was just like, this is weird. Everybody thought it, and then you get older and you go, oh, that's what was going on.
Like, I have to be honest with you. Like, I watched it and I went, there's one character in this show that I resonate with, not in the slightest, and that is this character.
I know.
I more am aligned with Mojo Jojo.
Well, I think now if people watched it, like I think now if you're 10 and you watch it, you're like, oh, that's a drag queen or something.
Yeah, but didn't they also make him like a creep in the show?
Yeah, it really was.
I don't think it was pro-trans.
No, it was. Yeah, maybe it was like yeah, I'm gonna have to play it back. I'll play it back.
I did love Hey Arnold, but I do have to go with Powerpuff Girls.
Hey Arnold was great.
Hey Arnold slaps.
Hey Arnold was the story of the neighborhood kid.
The neighborhood kid who's being raised by his grandparents.
Yes, it was a banger.
It was a banger.
But the Powerpuff Girls, I'm sorry, they're still using that heart logo on shit. Like, the girlies had it. All right, I have a BaCawk, Marry, Kill. What do you have?
I have BaCawk, Marry, Kill.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, my BaCawk, Marry, Kill, Shrek, Cinderella, Mushu. This is obvious to me.
Shrek, Cinderella, Mushu?
Mm-hmm. Mushu from Mulan.
Yeah.
The dragon.
I'm killing Cinderella.
Yep.
I'm fucking Shrek.
Yep.
And I'm marrying Mushu.
It's the only answer. It is the only answer. If you can find another answer in that, you are the problem.
Yeah.
Cinderella, there's no reason.
I'm not homophobic. That's not why I'm killing Cinderella.
No, I don't think you are.
I
think, first of all, to say that Mushu is totally straight is not true either.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a dragon.
Right. And I'm obviously like, I'm fucking Shrek and getting it out of the way.
Right. I agree with you on that. And then Mushu is just, he's the funniest one.
Yes, you have to marry him.
You have to marry the funniest one always.
Actually, no, I'm so sorry. I'm killing Shrek. And I'm sleeping with Cinderella.
You're BaCawking Cinderella?
Yes.
You're killing Shrek? Are you sure?
If I have the chance to either, I thought I was going to go based off personality at first. But to be honest with you, like, yeah, they say that, like, you know, Fiona, you know, she kind of like made her deal to become an ogre. But who knows? Maybe it's an STD.
That's a good point, girl.
Maybe all of a sudden they
if you sleep with Shrek, you think you might turn into an ogre.
You don't know.
That's a good point. I just feel like Cinderella seems high maintenance in that regard.
You know I'm not saying you're gonna make her, you know.
Okay.
I'm not trying to rock Cinderella's world. I'm trying to get through the night.
I still pick Shrek because I do think it'll take like 25 seconds.
On whose end?
Both of ours. The only problem is that we have to share bread with the wolf. That's the only issue at the end of it. But all in all, marrying Mushu. Go ahead.
Okay, so I did a different series of cartoons.
Well, yeah, that's the game.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Count Chocula. Okay.
Okay.
Tony the Tiger. Okay. Or Captain Crunch.
Okay. Okay. I am killing Count Chocula. I'm sorry.
What?
I don't like the cereal, really. I don't care for it. I don't. Count Chocula. I have to kill him, or he's going to suck my blood. I
don't think he's that type of vampire.
Count Chocula? A vampire is a vampire.
The man made a chocolate
A
cereal.
vampire is a vampire, Allie. Yes.
You're being a little.
I have to take him out. I have to take him out. I'm
You're
BaCawking.
stereotyping.
I'm BaCawking Tony the Tiger. No, killing Tony the Tiger. BaCawking
Count
Count Chocula and marrying Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch again.
You have to marry Captain Crunch.
You have to marry Captain Crunch, but I cannot fuck a tiger. I can't do that. Just like Mushu, we would have such a civil partnership. It wouldn't be a sexual thing. So that's what I have to do there because I would not be able to move past sleeping with Tony the Tiger. I don't think. On my deathbed, no one would talk about anything else. It would be like, do you remember when Kelly BaCawked Tony the Tiger?
All because she didn't want to sleep with a vampire. Real fucking
Interesting.
nice, Kelly.
Interesting. What do you do?
What her values are. I do the same. You kill Tony the Tiger because honestly, like, humble him. Humble
Literally.
him by killing him.
Frosted Flakes are good. I don't know if they're great, Tony. I don't know if they're great.
They might be great, but they're not great. Simmer the fuck down, jackass.
I know. He was so cocky and
So
for
cocky
what?
with the little blue handkerchief
So
ass
cocky
around his fucking neck.
So cocky as if right around the corner wasn't Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like, girl, look around you.
Look around you.
You're not the best.
Do you not know who you are?
That's the thing. Like, Captain Crunch, he wasn't trying to stunt.
But he had an honest business.
He did. He did. And, like...
And he's got money and he's gonna die off.
That is true. He's much older than we are. Captain Crunch. Okay. I have a heard that. What do you have?
I have a. Well, I didn't. I got beef. Do you have an I got beef? Mm-hmm. Oh, I can do a heard that too.
You want to go first?
No,
you
go first.
Okay. I have two stories.
Okay.
Two stories. Both pertain to homeless people. Okay. And no, they are not. Technically, I do not know for certain that they were homeless. But if I had $1 to bet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With some teeth like that, no one's putting a down payment on a house. I'll tell you what, that I saw. Okay, so with all due respect. Mm-hmm. So anyway, so we're at the laundromat. And I know that some of you might say unhoused instead. But look, it's all in good fun here. All in good fun.
Out of everything I've ever done, I don't think the big man upstairs, when I reach the pearly gates, I don't think he's going to be too concerned about the terminology I use to describe somebody who's without a home.
I don't think he will care either, to be totally honest. But for the sake of it all, no matter what you say, this person did not have a home. Point being, we're going into the laundromat, okay, because we're so fucking rich. And this guy is walking back and forth across the laundromat. Mm-hmm. And he goes, you know what? You're talking about you think you got a problem with me. You don't got a problem with me. You're just hungover from the night before. And I was like, yeah.
Honestly,
heard that. Like, that was a good fucking line. That was a good line.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that.
Yeah.
And
you're not mad at me. You're hungover.
You're hungover from the night before. All a good point. So last week at the same laundromat, this woman comes up and knocks on my car window. Okay. And I can't believe I haven't told you this.
Yeah.
So me and Bruce are sitting in the car. She knocks on the car window and she leans towards the window to like look at me, and I go, no. You know, she's out of it. Okay.
Yeah.
And she goes, and like walks away.
Yeah.
Okay. For those of you who live in a rural area that do not have these people, you're walking this fine line where you're like, okay, I want to help you, but it's also kind of scary because I don't know what you're on and I don't know what's going. It's a thing. So anyway, she walks away. She goes and sits down on the bench, and I'm like, ugh, I'm gonna run to the convenience store and get her something. I'm just gonna go get her something. Like, clearly she's whatever.
Get her what?
So I go into the convenience store and I get her a water and some protein bars and some popcorn.
That's very nice of you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to me. So anyways, so I go, I'm going to get this, whatever. I come out and she's gone. And I look at Bruce and I go, where'd she go? And he goes, oh, I don't know. I go, you had one person to keep an eye on. She was sitting on the bench, whatever. So we go to the gym, we come back. She's back in the parking lot, and I give her the bag, and she's like, oh, thank you, God bless you, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So yesterday, I see her again. She walks up to me. She's wearing the same stuff. Okay. She walks up, and she goes, hi. I go, hey. I go, how are you doing? And she goes, do you have any money on you, like any change that I could have? I go, no, but I can go and get you some food. She goes, I'm so hungry. I go, I could go get you some food, some protein bars, whatever. So she goes, I already have protein bars. And I'm like, you didn't eat the protein bars? I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Because there's no way everyone's buying her protein bars. Okay, there's no way. So I know for a fact. So she looks at me and she goes, can I just be honest with you? I go, sure. And she goes, a half pint of vodka in there is $3.50. Can you get that for me? And I go, I cannot do that for you. And she goes, okay. And just walks off. Half a pint of vodka is $3.50. Can you just get that for me?
Kelly.
I can't do that for you.
Have you learned your lesson?
Yeah.
Have you learned the lesson?
Spent $10 on protein bars of water and popcorn for this.
And she didn't care. She wanted her vodka.
She wanted her vodka.
She wanted her vodka.
I know, but I just thought maybe, tried to help. It's like, try to help, and then you get
I know.
But
it's horrible.
My point is that yesterday when Bruce and I are in a bad mood and we were like, oh, we want to go out, but we don't really want to spend any money. But what? I just kept being like, $3.50 for a half pint of vodka. We could always do that. We could always do what she's doing. $3.50 for a half pint of vodka. Anyway, she also told me that she got hit by a truck 2 times and has brain injuries and whatever. And I was like, I believe the brain injury part, but I don't know
if it was the
truck. Or if it was just a big pint of vodka that hit you in the head. Okay. You got to have a sense of humor, folks.
You have
Because
to.
they're not doing shit about Dick with this homeless crisis. They're not doing nothing. And I'm paying $10 on protein bars, and the girl ain't even eating the protein bar. Like, girl.
How old was she?
She's like 45. Maybe looks 45. I don't know. Could
boy.
be anything, really. All right, go ahead. What's your heard
Okay.
that?
My heard that is this.
You're not mad at me. You just hung over from the night before. That is a great line. Go ahead.
That is a great line. My heard that. Last week I was in the grocery store, and I was at this Albertsons that was empty as could be. And let me tell you a little bit about me, an empty grocery store.
Ooh. What's not to love?
What's not to love? I only said excuse me twice the entire time I was in there. I stayed in there like an hour and a half. I really soaked it all in. It's fantastic.
Amazing.
Okay, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I hear out of the in earshot. Okay. A bunch of like containers falling, okay?
Yeah.
And
Which
I
is
turn,
funny.
And there is a woman in the deli who had a bunch of containers and they all fell on the ground. And I watched as two of her coworkers came over, looked down, and then just walked away for her to pick it all up by herself. This little woman who was probably like 65 years old.
They didn't help her?
Nope.
See, two sides to every story.
Two
What if she's
sides
a
to
fucking
every
bitch?
story. She might be a fucking bitch, and they might have said she can pick up her own goddamn containers that she spilled. Or they're assholes. I don't know which is the
It could be
case.
one or the other, but what it looks like is that they're assholes. Like, it's like other people are watching you.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. If you three are in the back kitchen, that happens, and she's a bitch, then so be it.
If it wasn't behind where the deli is, I would have helped her.
Right.
Obviously.
Of course. Of course. Whenever anyone drops something, I always help to pick it up. We're going to get got one day by doing that. We're going to bend over, and before you know it, we're going to be pushed on a moving train.
Or I'll split my pants. I don't know which is worse.
Speaking of splitting pants, we've got beef.
We've got beef? Oh, okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, we've got beef. I went through a few of them, okay, because I was like, do I want to do blah, blah, blah? And then I was like, no. Keep it cartoon related.
Okay.
Do you understand the way that they changed the animation of SpongeBob?
Yes.
And do you know why?
Why?
I have beef with the way and why they did this. If you look at the seasons 1 through 3 of SpongeBob, you will notice that he has much sharper edges. Things are more square in the show, more pointy. They said, we want to make this better for younger kids. So we're going to make everything rounder and shinier and more almost baby-like. And so that's why the animation has changed. But if we go back to a prime episode, Krusty Krab Pizza, okay, you know that is one of the funniest episodes of SpongeBob. And as a 7-year-old, I thought it was hilarious. And when they changed the animation to make it look more baby, it's just not as funny.
It doesn't hit as hard.
It doesn't
hit as hard.
So I've got a little bit of beef with that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what you had here was a show that was the middle ground of 4 kids and 4 adults.
Yes.
Because if you watch SpongeBob now, it's like the humor is too geared towards kids.
Oh, is it?
I know it's a kid's show. Okay, I know.
It's not. The cartoon doesn't have to be for children just because it isn't inappropriate.
I'm with you.
It doesn't have to be at Family Guy.
Right. Yes.
You can meet in the middle, and that's what SpongeBob was.
Yeah, that's what SpongeBob was.
SpongeBob was the middle.
It had more, it leaned more towards like a Bob's Burgery type of sense of humor for a minute. And then they were like, we need it to be, because of course Nickelodeon goes, well, we're selling so much SpongeBob stuff because the little kids like SpongeBob, blah, 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 blah. Little kids are the ones going to see the movies. The little kids aren't always the ones going to see the movies. Okay?
Who do you think is taking the little kids to the fucking movie?
Exactly.
Who do you think is buying the goddamn popcorn?
Who do you think?
You think these kids got cash?
These
They
kids
don't work.
don't got cash. These
They
kids
don't
don't
work.
work. These kids don't know what they're doing.
They don't work.
No.
You want them to go see the movie? You want to make movies for kids? Put the kids to work so they can afford to go see the movie. As long as the adults are paying,
Give me a little something.
give me a little something.
That's
Not
what was
that I'm
so
going to
great
the
about
movies with
Shrek.
kids. I don't go to the movies with kids. I don't babysit children.
No.
If anybody ever asked me to babysit their kid, I'd say,
If anyone asked me now at the age of 30 years old, can you babysit my kid? I'd be like, what?
you need to go find an 18-year-old.
Go find someone who needs this job.
Yeah.
I don't need this job.
I don't need this job.
I don't need to watch your kid.
I don't need.
I'll
I
watch
don't
your
need this
animal.
gig. Yeah.
I'll watch your animal.
I'll watch your, and I won't even watch your animal. To be honest with you, I
You
don't
won't
want
watch the dog?
somebody else's dog.
If they said, I'm going to pay you to come watch the dog.
Depends.
It does depend. It
depends
depends
on the type of dog.
It depends, but I'm not automatically saying no.
No, I'm not automatically saying no. You gotta let
Especially
me house
depends
sit,
on the
though.
money, too.
You gotta let me house sit.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Let me house sit.
I'm not.
I'm not just coming over and watching your dog and then leaving.
No.
No. I'm there to stay.
I get a free dog for a week.
I'm having a friend over.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yes,
I'm having
yes,
a couple friends over.
I'm having.
Shoot.
Yeah, it's a party now.
Yeah.
All right, your turn.
My I've got beef I've got beef with people who don't realize, honestly, that if I have
hiccups.
beef.
Sorry, hold on. Keep talking.
No.
Have you heard
I'm not going
of how to do it? Do you
I'm
guys
not
know how to
going
get rid of the
I'm not
hiccups?
going to
You
keep
plug your
talking
nose
while
and
you-
you swallow. At
I'm
least
not-
that's what my boyfriend says.
Get rid of your fucking hiccups. Did you do it by being annoying?
Yeah. Yes, they went
I
away.
thought you were burping.
I puke on the
Okay,
mic.
I have beef, okay, with people. I have beef with people who don't understand, okay,
Okay.
how bad it is for you
Okay.
to have beef with us. For my best friend and I. Do you not understand that having beef, having an issue with Kelly and I, okay, your skin is gonna break out. You are going to gain weight. Your irritability is going to go up. Kelly and I are birth control. Do you understand? We get so far underneath your skin. We're fucking with your hormones, bitch. That's what's
Yeah.
going on. All right?
well-
So I don't appreciate any disrespect in regards to understanding what it means to have an issue with the two of us.
Well, and here's the problem is that, you know, there are people who have had problems with us. And if we look at the track record, they're not doing too well.
The science doesn't lie.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have a problem with us, well,
You got a problem with God.
yeah. Yeah. And he's got a problem with you.
We're good folk. We're good
Yeah.
folk.
So, yeah. I mean, there are a lot of people that have an issue with us at the moment because they believe that our last clip was us glorifying mental illness. And to that, I have to say, just because we said that people who do not have a mental illness can be pretty boring does not mean we're saying that everyone should want a mental illness. You should want to be able to just live by
Yes.
yourself on a farm minding your own
Yes.
business and be a little boring. You should want to do that, okay? But for some reason, these people, they can't, you know, we see what you guys are, we see what people are saying. And we love all the support that we get from everybody else. But we see what these people are saying and we're like, why do you hate us so much? Why did this piss you off to no end? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. But they stay sitting at the computer. They stay sitting on their phone, not doing anything. Nobody gives a fuck.
I will always rather be the person that people are talking shit about than the person sitting online talking shit. Mm-hmm. That's it.
That's
I would
it.
always rather be in this position. So type away all you want. Feel free to have your opinion because at the end of the day, your opinion is all you got.
That's all you got.
So there you go.
That's that on that.
And I also, I mean, we should really show pictures of what's happened to the people who never liked us. Because I do think that it is quite the study.
At this point, it's just data. It's simply data.
2 of them are dead. Anyway.
Henhouse open mic?
Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah.
The category, we stuck with cartoon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I have a monologue.
Perfect.
Okay. Daffy Duck broke my heart in 1965. Okay? You don't see me on those cartoons anymore, do you? Do you? Yeah. They said no one would enjoy the romance between a duck and a pig. We love Porky. What about me, Porkette?
Oh.
I deserved a shot. Me and Daffy could have been the first mixed couple on TV. But no. Instead, where did I finally show up in 2004? Clip art. Female pig, and I showed up on clip art. I got used on 5 PowerPoint slides. No one needed a female pig for their school assignments, I suppose. I ran into everyone at Six Flags the other day, and they acted like they had never heard of me. So I said, "You'll remember this." And I put Elmer Fudd's gun in my mouth.
That's good.
Thank you.
That's good.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, I have a song. I'm a little birdie in a bath. I'm a little squirrel on the tree. I'm a barking dog on the street. I have note lines, but don't disregard me. Without I, your cartoon has no scenery. Without I, your story has no setting. Without I, your characters are to build a space, but they never could. No, they never could. I'm the oven ding. I'm the pie on the windowsill, a thermometer. Out the mouth when one's fallen ill. I'm the footprints on the snowy ground. I'm the hootin' owl when no one's around. I'm the spooky eyes in the forest. You'll never know. I'm the train in the back that you see, but it never goes. A fluffy cloud that stays still in the sky. I'm the cow on the field that the buses pass by. Without I, your cartoon has no scenery. Without I, your story has no setting. Without I, your characters must build a place, but they never could. No, they never could. Without I, 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 without I.
Okay. Okay. I saw how many without eyes were written down, and that was 4, and you gave us 18. But I get it. You were in it, and it was kind of crushing. The whole song is very James Blake. Like, I did like it. It was kind of a banger. You lost your footing about 2 to 3 times, but we managed to improvise the right melody, and it was okay. But I was holding my breath. All right. Well, hey, this has been another fantastic Night Coop. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
You can follow us, Night Coop Podcast. You can follow me at This Is Kelly Ryan.
And I am Allie Ryan.
And we will see you guys next week. Please give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts if you're available to do so. And, spread the news. Night Coop.
Night Coop.
We're doing well with our Clippy Doos.
Yeah.
And, our numbers are great. So thank you guys so much for listening. And we'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.